priest was greedy, and the lifeless woman was beautiful and immensely wealthy. On her finger rested a large gold ring set with a magnificent gemstone, so striking that it captured the priest's attention the moment he saw it. In October of 1766, after officiating the funeral service for Countess Eleanor Ashcombe, Reverend Thomas Bradley found himself unable to rest. He knew the way to the family crypt well, yet hesitated. He could not have imagined the horror that awaited him that night. Eleanor's father, the Right Reverend William Carter, was a powerful and ambitious man. He rarely spent time with his daughter, devoting himself entirely to his career. After his wife's death, Eleanor was raised by relatives and governesses. In 1757, William Carter became Archbishop of Canterbury, one of the highest spiritual authorities in England. His position granted him confidence, influence, and a sense of superiority over others. Eleanor was his only child, a delicate girl with wide, curious eyes. From an early age, her father sought a suitable match for her. Through his extensive connections, he soon turned his attention to the Earl of Ashcombe. The bride was 17. The groom was 41. The Earl had recently inherited his title, served on the Royal Council, and had earned distinction during his youth in the Navy. He owned a vast estate, a grand house, and possessed considerable wealth. The marriage contract was signed in June of 1761. When the Earl first saw Eleanor, he was astonished. She was young, radiant, intelligent, and gentle beyond expectation. Their wedding took place on the 6th of August. As a gift, the Earl presented Eleanor with family heirlooms, including a tiara, heavy necklaces, and rings. One ring was crafted especially for her, a large gold band set with a magnificent stone, meant to symbolize his eternal love. The new countess was quickly loved by everyone at the estate. She was kind to servants, gracious to her husband's relatives, and devoted to her marriage. Only her fragile health caused concern. Eleanor was deeply sensitive. Small misfortunes affected her profoundly. She wept over damaged rose bushes, fainted when her lapdog fell ill, and only days after her wedding, her father died. Dressed in mourning, she wandered the garden paths, whispering that death at the beginning of a new life was a terrible omen. She lost her first child. While expecting her second, she fell from a horse. Only in 1764 did she give birth to a son, Richard. Afterward, she sank into a deep melancholy that no comfort could lift. In late September of 1766, servants entered her chamber and found her unresponsive. Physicians were summoned. Days passed with no sign of life, and Eleanor was declared dead. She was laid to rest in the family crypt. A visiting priest conducted the burial rites and could not help but notice her beauty and the brilliant ring on her finger. That night, rain fell heavily. Consumed by desire, the priest returned to the crypt. The door was unlocked. By candlelight, he opened the coffin and saw Eleanor move. She took a breath and opened her eyes. The priest fled in terror. Cold and confused, Eleanor made her way home through the storm. Her return caused panic and joy. She was declared alive once more. The path from the crypt became known as the Countess's Walk. Eleanor and her husband lived long and happily. Their son later named his daughter Eleanor, in memory of the mother he once lost and miraculously regained.